Okay. So any question?
Uh, yeah, actually, I have one question. I just wanted to ask you that uh, from this strategic marketing, are we going to cover the customer relationship management subject also? And is it possible that um, we can have a little bit of information regarding the CRM software?
CRM.
Yes, software.
Basically, CRM is a customer relationship management. Is there could be a different software.
Uh-huh.
So it depends, which industry you are in and what sort of the like yours could be. I'm not sure. Normally in your area, MATLAB.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using a MATLAB?
No, we are not using MATLAB. Uh, There are different CRMs. And the HR department is basically using these CRMs.
Mm-hmm.
I know one CRM that is Zoho.
Hmm.
Yeah. Actually, I was asking because I thought that you might be using some software so that I can that can help me.
No, I can definitely suggest to you. Like
Uh-huh.
we are using Opera system, sometime Opera software.
Okay.
So that is sort of the uh, SAP system. I'm not sure you work on SAP.
Yes, I know about SAP, but I have not worked in SAP.
Then I used to use a system IBM 3090,
Uh-huh.
which is we used to use for logistic purposes.
Okay.
So it's so many different system. Depends,
Uh-huh.
which when we are talking about CRM, is a customer relationship management system, because
Uh-huh.
every organization they design are required according to their own, areas.
Mhm.
So of course, normally there's so many different sort of software.
Okay. Do you have any software?
I can maybe suggest you. Normally in accounts we use it's called Sage, Sage
Okay.
Accounting. So in term of management side, we can use that software to manage our accounts, like a costing side of it.
Okay.
So it depends, which area really you. So we can.
Mhm.
So if you leave me until next lesson, what I'll do, I'll
Okay.
sort out some software which I'll uh, project management. Of course, I have a software I can help
Yes.
you.
Yep. I basically I needed for project management.
Okay. That's not a big software as well. I can help you. I can send you the manual as well,
Okay.
which is a self-explanatory.
Okay.
So plus I can demonstrate, how you can use it.
Sure. Sure.
So we can use those sort of the software as well.
Okay.
Okay, just 1 second. Omar will start. In a minute, I
Okay.
don't know what's the problem. Our Moodle not working. Why not? Okay. So sorry, I'm just using. Today I will go through So welcome, Umar. We'll recap our first lesson, what we done today first, and then we'll start our second lesson, which I'll
Okay.
send you these case studies as well. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So at the end of lesson, and I'll send you some journal because your level 7 is need to be more research paper need to read really. What I'll do during our next lesson, we'll go through. Okay. So
Okay.
we'll go through all these, things during. Okay, just give me a minute. Today, lesson 2. Sorry, I'm just, today I'm stuck. That's why it's come behind. Okay, Umar. So now, what we learned during first lesson. Umar, you remember anything? What we
Yes.
learned during
Yes, we have discussed regarding the marketing and selling. We have
Hmm.
seen the differences between the marketing and selling, and we have discussed about the environments in which marketing is feasible,
Okay.
and we have seen some objectives for the marketing also,
Yes,
and
we discussed
how
objectives.
how technically and strategically it is important.
Yes, good.
Mm, yeah, and we have also seen the marketing plan, how
Hmm.
the marketing plan can be chosen, which marketing plan will be the best, and how to choose the best marketing plan. And we have seen some in within the marketing plan, we have seen some analysis, like external analysis.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah. And, we have seen the strategy and marketing planning.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good. We learned some models.
yes, yes, we have seen regarding the environmental analysis, we have seen some we know that there are some internal factors and there are some external factors as well.
Mm.
And we have seen the SWOT analysis. We have done a SWOT analysis in which
Mm.
the environment, the uh, internal, the things which were affecting it internally were strengths and weaknesses,
Mm-hmm.
and the things which were affecting it externally were opportunities and threats.
Yes, good.
And we have seen some theories
Okay.
as well. Um,
The theories we discussed
and
during our last lesson.
yes, the theories are what we can say them the strategies, like, and um, if we review the SWOT analysis, we can come to know about that maxi maxi strategy, and the maxi mini strategy, and mini maxi strategy, and mini mini strategy.
Good.
Yeah, and for in the last we have seen uh, like auditing processes as well.
I Kit audit we discussed. Well done.
Yes, and mm,
Yes.
and there were some at the end we have seen some objectives of marketing.
Yes, we discussed.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well done. Great. So, Umar, now we'll moving next, our topic and next area of discussion. So first,
Mm-hmm.
today we are from LO1, which is left, one element was segmentation.
Okay.
So we'll go through segmentation. What is meant by segment?
Segment is like fragmentation. It's like breaking down into pieces.
Yes.
Like segmenting things into uh, small portions, like like an object have different segments. We can break down into different segments
Okay, good. Yes. So why you think in marketing we need to segment?
because in every project and
Hmm.
every there should be fragmentation. There should be work breakdown structure so that
Hmm.
we can more focus on the when we will break down the work structure,
Hmm.
we can be more focused on and we can achieve on we can achieve on uh,
Good.
yeah, we can achieve our goals more clearly, and I think it's better to fragment fragment our activities. Yes.
So, well then next, let's will move. So today lesson first we are going to discuss about the concept of market segmentation.
Mm-hmm.
Segment mean is dividing the total market into the small elements and
Okay.
design your product to meet the needs of different segment of the population. It's very difficult to reach every individual. Need to be target our market segment. Different segmentation basis. So large firms use market segmentation to address the needs of different buyers. For example, large manufacturing clothing may be classify its market by gender, goes for men, women by age, yes,
Yes.
so by lifestyle, and we can segment our market. Then we have a basis of segmentation. First is the geographic. We can segment according to geographic different locations. So if we are a multinational company, we are working in many countries, so we can segment our market according to the nation or the country, state or the region, cities or metro size or density or the climate. Countries are one of the company used to make floor polish in Pakistan and India. They used to be offices. Actually, they start to export floor polish in on. Actually, they not did market research properly and they not understand the external market factors. So the product is totally failed because in Japan normally the people not wearing socks the floor marble floor when we're putting the polish on it it's normally become a slippery, so that's why the polish was rejected in the market badly. Like Candia milk, back in 1997, 98, launched in Pakistan and even in India as well. The Canadian milk, Canadian company, because we used to be cultured in at home in 90s, because people used to prefer the fresh milk and the milk in a bottle was not really concept. No, of course, no, is market is mature now. People well aware of there is not a big difference, as long milk is packed properly and is quality maintain it. So that was rejected. So we need to segment it based on the nation or the country or the state or the climate or the density, and by based on the research.
Mm.
Next, we need to be look around the demographic, age, race, gender, income, education, family size, life cycle, occupation. So we can segment our product according to age, according to race, according to gender. What do you think? Any example of income? And can we segment on the basis?
Yes, we can segment it because there can be certain products in which it's it, the income of that individual matters. Like if we look at cell phones, and Like iPhones, all people cannot afford the iPhones, so they have to look for alternative options. So I think for in marketing, segmentation is really important.
Yes, so we can segment on the different basis. On the basis of the family size, those are the big family size. We can make the big pack for them, multi pack. Small family size like washing liquid, Unilever and Procter and Gamble, 90 wash pack or 100 wash, 150 wash. And for small family, it could be 5 wash, 10 wash. Yes, normally people buy the small pack, so we need to look around basis on the because Head and Shoulder shampoo, they have a sachet in, especially in Asian market, but in European market it's hard to find because normally they sell is 100 150 ml, more than that, the bottle of the size, because the affordability of the people's income is less, their disposable income, so that's why people can't afford it. So we can segment upper class based on lower class, religion depends, yes. So which religion they belong to, what sort of the product, like a halal food, yes, like a vegetarian food, on the basis of the religious beliefs. So these are the segmentation basis we can segment. Next we have a behavior psychographic is psyche of the people, and next we looking the behavior occasions, yes, on the fasting months, yes,
Yes.
price, people what sort of their needs supposed to be. User status, we can look on how the people are conscious, because sometimes it's a status symbol, like different car brands people prefer it. Usage rate, how often they use. Loyalty, how loyal they with the brand or not, we can segment it, or they can switch it or not, or how we can reach them. Attitude toward the product, like foreign brand Pepsi or various others, it could be behavior of the, we can look at as well. So really we need to be. I'm going to send you the case study. It's good to read. Navia, how the Navia segment their market, and on what basis they did, the Navia cream, different sort of, Navia creams as well, and various beauty products. So those are, they segment it accordingly. So it's good to read. What about the product life cycle? Have you ever heard or learned before anything?
Yes. Product life cycle is the life of the availability of that product,
Hmm.
or the time in which that deliverable is functional.
Good. Yes, product life cycle is quite, quite similar and is quite popular. Is so it's good to be, because all our marketing activity could be designed according to the product life cycle. So at the introductory stage, we can keep different price of the product, like iPhones normally is at the beginning is normally is quite expensive, the prices. And the market pick, the growth state and maturity state. At the growth stage, very very high demand, we can keep the same price. When reach at the maturity, there is a no more anymore, we can sell it, we can cut, on advertising, because all, the market is full, everybody have a phone now. So we need to look around. Now it decline, at decline stage we need to redesign our product and restructure it to meet the needs and the wants of the customer. And always we need to look around, which stage, where we can maximize the profit. End of the day, business, we need to look around the customer needs and wants, and we need to purpose to be on the profit as well. Okay, answer metric, during our last lesson we discussed.
I think we have not discussed this one.
Okay, so we'll go through the answer metric. Goran Sov is one of the Russian guy, moved to States and studied in Harvard Business School, and gave, this metric is called, background was as a mathematician, and gave this metric is called Unsuf metric. It's very popular and which quite useful to make R. We Unsuf metric said, when you really really looking, So you need to look around what really strategies you want to be make to be your lead and capture and get the maximize your market share. Either you can look around, market penetration. You can focus existing product, existing market. So if you're doing existing product in existing market, so we call market penetration. It means you're not growing so right. So if you want to grow in company, so existing product could be in a new market. That's called market development. So we can maximize our market share. We can sell existing product in new market for the market development, or we can do new product, new market, new product in new market. So that could be new product in existing market. That's called product development, not market development, product development. So we are increasing the product line. So it's expansion of the product. Like Unilever did, from first they were used to be 200 brand, went to 500, then they structured as well to reduce it up to 350 brand. And if we have a new product and the new market, that's a diversification. So we can segment and we can diversify our product looking based on the segmentation as well. Yes, different people have a different needs. So this is all been explained in these slides. It's quite good to a bit, background reading. Any question?
No, sir. So far, it's
Okay.
good.
Next is quite good to know is branding. Branding is very important for marketing plan and marketing strategy to be achieved, objective of the organization. So we need to look around the brand. Are we aware of these some brands? Yes.
Yes, of course, we have.
Yes. So these brand is quite popular. So branding, the use of the name or the symbol or design or the combination of the both we call brand. Every brand is have a own goodwill as well. It's represent, brand could be a slogan, brand mark, logo, trademark, or the graphic. We can treat it as a brand. Slogan are the short or memorable, catchable phrase used in advertising. Brand like these are all brand. Brand help, it create the excitement as well between people. I'm wearing Nike shoes and Nike this, yes.
Yes.
So people have a loyalty with the brand. So we need to focus on brand. So first, the building brand and the brand building, we need to be brand awareness. We need to focus on the brand image. We need to look around the brand equity. Yes, how we could acquire it, and brand loyalty, how will make the people loyal. So we need to keep the promises. If we don't keep the promises, we're not going to be. The process of working toward the maximize recognition brand awareness. We need to really advertise for it. Brand image, yes, like a Disney, whatever, yes. Excitement, help, fun, or family. Nike. What do you think? Nike brand, how much is worth of?
Yeah, it's very popular brand.
Yes, it's good, good few. It used to be 90 million
Hmm.
pound. This brand, just the logo is worth of.
That's a lot.
So 90 million is just so. If we'll put any cloth, this sign, and that cloth is show this is a brand of Nike, and Nike is really very popular in all areas. Yes, in sports, in various other um activities as well. So brand equity is the value placed on the brand by the consumer. Brand loyalty, they're not going to be the brand awareness, recreation and around, and we can aware the people about the brand. So naming, event, offering, all these are. It's good to read, please. So we can play one game. Is Kahoot. Can we play a Kahoot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Umar, you just need to type on your search. Just write Kahoot it.
Okay.
We'll go through. It's good to be. It's our area. Okay, Umar. When I'll click here, okay,
Okay.
you
Okay.
you will get the pin number, and if you type Kahoot,
Okay.
Kahoot.it, okay.
Yes, I can see the game pin icon there.
Yes, I'm going to give you pin. So Umar, now you will get the pin number. So during our last lesson, we discussed about some marketing strategies as well. So let's try. It will, because that's our next area, LO2 as well. We're covering 900-856. Of course, we are just one player.
900856. Okay.
Okay, we'll start. Okay, don't worry if you don't know the few things, but yes. Now just we'll learn about the four. Which one is the highest risk?
I actually the screen on your browser is different from mine. I can only see market
You
penetration.
no, you can see color and you can see there on my screen.
Yes, yes.
So you can choose the color, which color you want.
So I have to see from your screen first.
Yes, you have to see from first my screen.
Uh-huh.
Then you need to enter which color you think. Because it's color coming on yours,
Uh-huh.
and you can see on my screen. Yes,
Yeah, I can see your screen.
and then you can choose color.
Okay.
Basically, you can log even on mobiles, and then you can.
Market penetration.
No problem. Just type, red color. It's a market diversification. Okay. Don't worry. Just next.
Clear.
Except was word there. That's why you missed. Okay. Which of these businesses pursue cost leadership? You're aware of businesses or not? But try which is mean the low cost. Ryanair is one of low cost airline.
Uh-huh.
Other Jaguar is a high value, very high value brand.
Yes.
White Rose is a superstore here, which is very expensive food. Burberry, of course, is so is a Ryanair. Okay, well done. So attempting to grow sale existing product in existing market. Existing product in existing market.
Uh-huh.
So which one will be? I don't know why.
Because I am unable to see your screen now.
Don't know why it's not even not showing me. Preparing. Why? What's check? Okay, select any color.
Uh-huh. I have selected, but still it's preparing.
I think so. Is the issue with the software? Okay.
Mhm.
No worry, Umar. I think so. Is the issue with the software?
Okay.
Try this. Next I'll try to fix it. Problem. I think so. It's not working properly. Huh?
Okay.
So next we're going to discuss about. Up to now we have discussed. I need to really explain you now. We already discussed micro and micro environment. Yes, during our last lesson as well. We discussed
Mhm.
internal and external environment. We need to always think about. We need to fit our internal with external environment. External we can't control it. Internal we can. As policies, procedures we can change, but we can't change it. So next one I'm going to. Sorry, my I slightly mix up, but I'll send you one folder. So okay, I'm going to send you this article to read as well. They're quite good to read. Okay.
Okay.
So next we're looking. I'll send you the quiz of slogans. Okay. Sorry, my slides, which I other places use as well. So next I'm looking now, Omar, we are looking strategic capabilities.
Mhm.
What is meant by identify the strategic capability in terms of organization, resources, and competence. These are quite crucial, in our organization to
Mhm.
provide good customer service as well. So we're looking the model is called Virgo model, and we'll go through resource-based view model as well. Okay. So VRIO, value, rarity, in immutability, and organizational support. Okay. When we do these capabilities, yes, in our organization, we need to look around the benchmarking. We need to create the value chain. Have you ever learned in engineering value chain?
Value chain, it's like, um, I'm not quite
Creating
sure.
a value within our organization, like a
Uh-huh.
supply chain. So if we
Yeah.
don't have a proper supply chain in place, of
Mm-hmm.
course, we can't really achieve our organization. So we need to create a value with reducing time, maximizing. So where the capabilities, how capability contribute to competitive advantages of the organization, and how we can diagnostic and how we can achieve it. Okay, resource strategies, which is a competitive advantage and superior performance of our organization. Yes, based on the we have a capability which don't have all the capabilities. Okay, capabilities of the organization that contribute the long term resources. Resources when we are talking about organization is all the assets. Yes, competency, the way we use the resources, how we are competent from a pound, we can generate how much out of it. Yes, some people don't have a money, but they are such a clever businessman, they can generate lot of return out of it. Yes, so we need a knowledge for it. You have a knowledge, but we don't have a competency. So during our last lesson, I mentioned you as well. What is the difference between capability? You pass your driving test, you're a capable. But if you know how to, yes, then we can. Okay. So which we need to go through. So we need to look around the physical, financial, and human. These are the strategic resource. These are the resources, and we need to use them. We need to be competent. Competency is the way to achieving and using them. Ability to raise fund, like in term of the financial. Human, we need how the people have a knowledge and expertise, and how we can motivate and innovate others. Yes, and that will help us organization to achieve long-term objective. Is it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we have dynamic capabilities. What is meant by dynamic? The
Dynamic, it's
organization ability to renew them,
mhm.
recreate. Yes,
Yes.
its strategic capability to meet the needs and changing environment. Dynamics change. Yes,
Yeah.
we are looking the dynamic capability are mean by which the organization ability to renew and recreate. Yes, renew and recreate. Sorry, I'm supposed to copy these slides. My other, what I'll do, I'll copy this. Lesson. Okay. So, yes, Umar, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So, resources, strategic capabilities, redundant. What is meant by redundant?
Redundant in like in penalty of quantity.
Like, employer can make us redundant, finish the work, yes?
Yeah.
Redundant capability, whoever effective in the past, some capability we used to say, oh, I was very capable in 90. If the people used to get, 800, 700 marks in the past in GCSE exam, we used to say, oh, very intelligent, yes?
Yeah.
But now the capability not only judge on the based of what grade you will get, it's what competent you are, what skills you have.
Yes.
Because employer is looking the skills, not just the degrees itself. Yes, how effectively we were good in the past. Now that you yes, with the passage of time, the skills we have is obsolete, is become outdated. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
redundant. Redundant means yes, you're not anymore in job.
Mm-hmm.
Capability we used to be is need to be changed. Yes, we need to carry on changing ourselves according to it's become a weakness if we don't change it. Dynamic capability mean an organization ability to renew them, recreate them. Sensing capability, constantly scanning. Yes, like sometimes people always looking what is happening in market. That's called sensing capabilities. Research and development. Nokia, why we don't have a Nokia? Because Nokia CEO, they cut the cost on research and development. Ultimately, not on the right time, because Nokia used to be lead in the market leader, but not anymore. The reason is sensing capabilities. Yes, they not scan it, they explore it, they just focus on the cost. Seizing capability, address the opportunity with the new product, process, and activities. Reconfigure new product and the process is required. Renew and reconfigure with the capability and investment new technology. So these are quite good to be threshold. What is meant by threshold? What are the benchmark as an organization?
Threshold.
Threshold, yes.
Yeah, threshold is the elastic limit. You can say that's the breaking point.
Yes, well, that's all about. So in a when we are looking as a we have a resources, but we're not meeting the threshold in term of the return. Yes, we have a resources in term of as a natural resources in Pakistan, but we're not achieving it. Yes, productivity per person, like we have a issues as well in like in some country, one person is producing so much 1 hour's time, doing so much, giving us so much output. So we need to look around if we threshold capability, we need the minimum threshold to be achieved. That is really crucial to be stay in the market. Yes, every pound invest, we have a threshold we're supposed to be. So threshold capability, threshold resources, threshold competency, and these, this is a model which we discuss about Virgo and resource-based view. So according to next lesson, we'll a bit recap, more in details as well. Okay, Umar?
Okay.
Any question here?
No, sir.
Because we are covering these resource, performance, and value chain. Okay? So next we'll move to competency, like we discussed about core competency last time. Link set of skills, yes? And the resources that together deliver the customer value. Deliver together the customer value. So core competencies in core area. If we not understand the customer, if we don't speak in their languages, we not understand them. When we not understand them, of course, we can't deliver it. Yes. We need a skill for it. Create a business from competitor. Can be extended and develop a new market change or the new opportunity arise. We need to be competent in those areas. Value, royalty, ability, and organizational support. That's the model. V stand for value. Do the capability exist that the value by customer? The customer feel they are getting the services, they have a value for it, they are paying money. If the customer not feeling they are getting the value, yes, so we need to look around, do the capabilities exist, the value for customer? So our capability provide the value to the customer or not? So R stand for royalty. Do the capability exist that they know our few competitor possess? We need to think about, are we is rarely any other is offering our competitor, because we need to be think about why we are unique. Yes, our capability exists, no our few competitors possess, no others are only we doing. Let's think about Apple phone, iPhone. Yes, such a unique, they have is very real. Yes, but Nokia is covering only the competitor really competing with this Samsung. Yes, achieve it. Implementability, are the capability difficult and costly? Is it anybody can sustain it? No, because it's very difficult to be copy the thing which is iPhone is doing. Yes, to obtain and imitate it. So we need to look around organizational support. Is the organization appropriately organized to exploit the capability? We have a people very skilled. If we're not putting right person for right job at the right time for the right place, so we're not really going to achieve our organization objective. So we need to be a capable. If we don't have a capability, then we can't. Does it make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Umar, this all been explained, every word been explained on these slides. So when you read it again, that will make you more sense.
Okay.
That's why I'm just put it so much stuff there, because it's a background reading. Maybe this video will work because they changed a bit link, the Chartered Institute. So, but I'll try to arrange it some point, these links properly. Okay. Then we need to look around the knowledge. We need to arrange it in our organization. If we arrange it, organizational knowledge, collective intelligence. Yes. So as an organization, if we want to be grow and achieve, we need a knowledge for it. We tactical knowledge we need is more personal knowledge. Yes, context specific to be. We need a benchmarking. We need to understand. We need to look around the industry benchmark. So I'll tell you one case study. It's called a TNT. TNT is a courier company in Pakistan as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard TNT? Should be, I think, Saudi Arabia.
This TNT is telephone.
No, it's not telephone. Umar is one TNT is a company, is a courier company. They have
Uh-huh.
office in Pindi and Islamabad and various other places in Pakistan as well. Like we which company we have
Like
courier?
FedEx?
Huh?
Like FedEx?
Yes, like FedEx. They are competitor
Mhm.
of FedEx.
Okay.
Okay. Next we looking Umar is a value chain. Value chain
Okay.
is defined by the category of the activity within an organization which together create a product or the services. Value chain is consist of 5 primary activities. So when we'll do these primary activities, effectively it will create a competitive advantage organization. Okay. So every organization have some prime. Every organization, those involved in the manufacturing and things, they have an inbound logistic, they have a operation, they have a outbound, they have a marketing and sales department, they have a service department. So these are primary activity. Then we have a sport activities. So these primary activities don't run it without sporting activity. So firm infrastructure, human resource department, if we don't have a strong human resource department, they can't recruit the right people for the right job, they can't set right skill. So then of course, the primary activity we can't. So we need to work together with the primary and the sportive activity to create a competitive advantage. So value chain system, we need to understand. The value system is comprised of set of inter-organizational link and a relationship. So between the department, we need a good link as well. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And linkage with the value system of the organization. So quite good their link. Umar, it's a video. Okay. So you
Okay.
copy this link, you can paste it. So normally I put a few extra steps because level 7 we need to be really to quite good in these areas. It's not only in
Okay.
terms of this course is good to be. No. One guy who gave this model is called Michael Porter
Okay.
and is discussing about the value chain model. Not sure can you hear as well, but you can see it.
Yes, I can hear it as well. No, not properly. I cannot hear it properly.
So Umar is quite good, like those I explained you just, yeah.
Yes, I will watch these videos.
Okay, go through this model, please again. So and then yes, so we can map them. Mapping mean which area really we need to require. Yes, which activity is more. We need to map each other. How much is the connection? Because like a customer service department, first interactions. Yes, so first
Uh-huh.
hand information. So first impression is the last impression. So we need to look around. SWOT analysis we already discussed in the previous, which is cover R2. TOES metric. TOES metric which we discuss, like a SWOT, like we
Uh-huh.
discussed SO, WO, yes, WT during our last lesson. Yes,
Yeah.
this is all about discussing about how. Next, we last thing today we will discuss, is called Porter 5 forces. The guy Michael Porter, he said, when you want to make a strategies or any product you want to launch it, you need to focus on 5 forces. These are the forces really, push you. or push our organization. Threat of the new entrants in market, it could be a threat of the new entrants. New companies can enter it in market. So to be protect ourselves, we need to focus on the economies of scale. Yes, the product we are producing it, good quality, economies of scale. No one else, beat the cost. Yes, so we are create a barrier so nobody can enter in our territory. Then next we looking the supplier power. So we need to think about the supplier power. If the supplier power is quite high, there could be, we need to look around, is it high or low? The threat of the substitute in many suppliers is supplying product. Okay. Next, rivalry. Existing rivalry mean the competition within an industry. How much we have. So we need to think about, is it lot of rivalry? Then of course power will be less, as an organization. Threat of substitute. What do you think? In electronic, lot of threat of substitute. Will make one product, China will make a duplicate copy in the next day.
Mm-hmm.
The threat of the substitute. Some product have so much threat of substitute. When you increase, if you don't perform well, someone else can copy and someone else can get the market share. Determinant of the buyer power. Buyer. How much the power of the buyer? Is it only one company is providing the product or so many other companies providing it? If so many other companies providing same product, then the buyer power will be more. If only one company is providing, then of course buyer power will be less. Like like child labor in these countries, developed countries, if the hard child labor is happening, ethically companies making pollution, they're not going to buy the product because they have such a power. Yes, so we need to think about the buyer power in different areas. Any question, Umar?
Yeah, I just can you just clarify determinants of supplier power?
Okay, supplier power. Okay, what do you think if we have a one supplier
Mm-hmm.
raw material? What do you think? Supplier power will be high or low?
Come again, please.
If only one supplier we have in a market that provide the goods, no one else can provide it. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think? The power of the supplier will be high or low?
Yeah, he will have a high power.
Have a high power. So we need. So that's all about. Yes. So we
Okay.
need to determine how many supplier in the market can supply us.
Mm-hmm.
If only few supplier, then it means the supplier power is high. Or we can buy, if we like, from Pakistan, we can buy from China. If we have a restriction, other country not going to sell to any Pakistani companies. So we need to think about, any Indian company. So we need to think about,
Mm-hmm.
then that power is a very high supplier power. Yes.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So which will do some activities, during next lesson. I'm going to send you this slogans, different company. They have a different
Okay.
slogans. Okay. Slogans is
Okay.
quite popular, which companies use
Okay.
for the sake of, to maximize and attract, customer. Like dream of power. Which car company you think, is this slogan? Dream of power.
Triple power.
Honda.
I've never. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Honda, they have a slogan, dream of power.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like quizzes. I'll show you. So okay, think think different. Apple, World Local Bank, HSBC. Yes. So few maybe in Bellabong. So the Taste the Rambo, Skittle, L'Oreal, because you are worth it. The Power of Dream, Honda. The car in front is a Toyota. So they use this slogan for that slogan is showing, have it your way, Burger King. Yes, on your way. Yes, always. We have a company called Sky. Believe in better. This is a quite powerful slogan. Living unboring. IKEA, they provide furniture. Esco is one of I think so. I'm not sure. It should be Saudi Arabia as well. Every little help. These are the different companies. Pringles. One you pop, you just can't stop. If when you open the Pringle, you can't stop it. Your taste is such a taste. So, a different company and they use these slogans. Question number.
No, sir. Everything is fine.
Okay. I put it one case study Starbucks Cafe. How they market, strategies they develop. I'm giving a bit, more companies. Yes. Is a good to case study. You can read it.
Yes.
And value chain. What is meant by how the company use the value chain, like in a steel manufacturing or various other company. And I think so I have one hotel as well. Okay, PG, Procter and Gamble case study. Value chain Procter and Gamble, how they use the primary activities as to create a value within primary and secondary. Then we have journal is all about is TG capabilities. So yes, perceive capabilities within a dynamic capabilities. Yes, the role of managers. Yes, in an organization. So you can a bit, don't take too much stress. You don't need to be read everything. If you have a time, just read it. Otherwise, you can do next week even. Yes, this I'm giving a bit, to use the reference within your assignment, and you can pick, few sentences or few paragraphs, which you think relevant to your assignment.
Okay.
Any question?
Sir, regarding this specific handout, I don't have questions, but regarding the assignments, can you just elaborate more? Then that when are we going to submit the assignments and how
Normally,
long does it?
Umar, when we'll finish our unit, normally
Mm-hmm.
really, we are with 2 to 3 weeks, Yes, technically it's supposed to be finish here. So what I'll do during next lesson, I'll demonstrate just an assignment as well, and I'll show you how to structure. And then if you look task 1 of your assignment, you have assignment brief, yes, like
Yes,
on Google. So just go through, just read a bit, and then try to write a bit, about marketing things. Okay,
Okay.
definition of different marketing, different authors. Yes. So technically, we say one thing is called plagiarism.
Okay.
Plagiarism means we're supposed to write in our own words. Otherwise, it's come plagiarism. It means someone else work without notice, without putting the reference we are using it. Yes. When we have a high similarity means exactly the same report someone else did it. When we rewrite it in our own words, it's plagiarism remove, and we'll put the sources, and we can. Shouldn't be an issue.
Okay. Sir, how long does it will take to complete this unit?
Okay, we'll do minimum 2 to 3 more lessons.
Okay.
Yes. So like I covered already one, which is, yes, I covered LO2 today, which is learning outcome 2.
Mm-hmm.
And next lesson we'll go through LO3, where we'll discuss market research, consumer behavior, and behavior analysis approaches.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we'll spend a bit, time, because there are so many different approaches. And then task 4,
Mm-hmm.
yes, develop marketing audit, how we can, strategies, implementation, monitoring system. Now we have a 5 learning outcome. So if we are doing one each week, so we need this unit 5 weeks, huh?
Okay, because uh, there are total 8 units in this course, and the course duration was mentioned that we have to complete it in 9 months.
Yes, that's fine, Umar, because couple of unit are quite simple,
Mm-hmm.
not lengthy, so we can finish in 2-3 weeks.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Okay, inshallah, I'll send you this after rearranging the slides properly. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I just
Oh,
put it there, but I just want and I'll send you this, and I'll send you these, all the activities, within a lesson as well.
all right.
Okay, if anybody have any questions, so please just drop an email. Not I'm just addressing you, I'm addressing those missed lesson as well. Okay, so Umar, if any question, just drop me email. You have my email address as well.
Sure, I will. If I have any question, I will
Okay,
certainly.
brilliant. And have a nice time. Inshallah, I'll stop recording first. Okay.